DJDUBLTV.
It's DJ Double here, and today I've got in the building Kojo Funds, my brother.
Yes, my G.
The Golden Boy,
Yeah,
aka
man.
the Chosen One.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, man?
Nah, man, you know, blessed, man.
Staying busy?
Staying busy, always working.
Golden Boy.
Yeah,
right,
man.
so is that how you feel? Like, do you feel properly like you are the Chosen One?
Yeah, I feel that a lot. Reason I say that is because, like, you know, I've been through that struggle, you know what I mean? And I've had nothing, and then for me to just have this platform and be able to make music, that's a blessing, you feel me? So
100%.
I feel like, yeah, I'm the chosen one.
How much of your success do you put down to executing like a strategic plan, and how much of it would you say is down to like fate and self-belief?
I think it's both, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Obviously, you've got the talent, you're gifted, but it's the way you move and how can I say, sell your products.
Yeah.
You get me? And then, yeah, man, I just feel like it's both.
We chatted before about, just for example, like, you know, remember when I asked you why you weren't performing stalling
Oh, yeah.
in the club shows, and you said because at that point it hadn't touched like 1 million views yet.
Yeah.
So I know you do check the stats and the numbers, but how much do they mean to you?
Before, I'll say I was watching the views, like, when I got my first million, I was like, rah, now I kind of need to, like, keep on track kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that people are more aware of your songs and whatnot. But now I feel like it's just the music, man. I just let the music talk, man. I don't really care about the views or whatnot. It's the music.
The numbers are doing well though, bro.
Yeah.
And it's mad because I think like the first time when we first sat down and did an interview, we were celebrating like 2 million views on Dun Talkin.
Yeah.
And that's gone even more now. I mean, you've done 2 million record sales in the UK.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking at your Spotify, 1.3 monthly million listeners, 100 million views plus on YouTube. Like, it's crazy, man. Since that first interview, when I feel like that was kind of very close to your inception into the music industry,
Yeah, exactly.
do you feel like a different and more developed artist, or do you kind of feel like the same Kojo?
I feel the same, but I also feel developed, you know what I mean? I've improved a lot.
Yeah.
Just by working a lot in the studio. So, you know, both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight, fresh off the One Extra live performance.
Yeah, man.
How was that?
I was crazy. Different kind of audience. A big audience.
Yeah. Is that the biggest show you've done?
No, I don't know what wireless does. I don't know how much wireless is.
Oh, maybe more.
Yeah. But it was good, man. An amazing feeling, man.
How did it compare to the Rated Awards performance?
There was much more people there. I think the crowd connected more. You know what I mean? And
Less malfunctions.
yeah, it's better. They were on point this time.
Yeah. What happened at the Rated Awards? Obviously, like what we saw from like a viewer point of view,
Yeah,
everything started and the platform came up,
yeah,
and then you disappeared again,
yeah.
and then it came up,
Wow.
and then you went again.
Nah,
What's going through your
mad.
head at that point?
I'm like, raw, like, what's going on, man? Like, it's my first time as well, like,
Yeah.
in this scenario. I'm like, raw, like. But then they were like, the guy that was meant to play the tune,
Yeah.
he had some problems there. Yeah, the tune weren't starting.
So it wasn't coming out. So
So
they
it
had to
wasn't
bring you
coming
down
out.
and
Yeah,
take
but
you off.
they kind of messed up too, do you know what I mean? Because, like, once they hear the tune, that's when they're supposed to push me up.
Right,
Do you
yeah.
get me? That's your key, but they went according to, I don't know, something else. Man.
Madness. Was it easy? Because the dope thing is that you actually did come out and do the performance after.
Yeah.
So like, some people would have thrown their toys out the pram and been real mad about it.
Yeah.
Was it easy for you to just be in the mindset where I'm like, nah, you know what, I'm going to perform, cool, let's just crack on?
Yeah, man, I was like, fam, let me just do this thing, man, because I ain't got time to be wilding out, man. Probably 3 years ago, at the beginning, when I started, I probably would have wilded out differently, but now I'm like, yo, let me just do the music, man.
Yeah, I saw you didn't take it too seriously, man. I saw you retweeting like a few. Straight away, the memes appeared.
Yeah.
Bro, right? But I saw you laughing about it on Twitter, which I thought was dope, man.
Yeah, it was funny, man.
So going back to One Extra Live, was that your favourite show this year?
I say it was, you know.
I don't think it was.
You don't think?
No, I think, remember my birthday bash, bro? That was, obviously, that was your favourite one.
Yeah.
So what was your favourite show this year?
Nah, DJ Double's birthday bash, trust me. That was a jump off, though. That was a jump off still.
A lot of people considering you like the pioneer of the whole Afro swing sound and the Afro swing movement. Yeah. But there's a lot of artists now that are kind of going with that sound. Some people might be trying that other thing and it's not connecting.
Yeah.
So they're getting into that more Afro swing sound. Yeah. How do you feel about that as like what we'll say as a pioneer? How do you feel about it? Is it good for you because there's more people building a scene, or is it people coming on and kind of jacking your style?
I'm not really bothered about the jacking style thing. You get me? I feel like I did this to kind of like not show, but, you know, just show how the culture of the urban music side should be. Do you know what I mean? And if everybody's doing it, that's a good thing. Do you get me? It pushes it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How do you feel about when people are saying that the sound is being overplayed, and like, how do you think we can preserve the quality control around it rather than just anyone and everyone doing it? Have you ever thought about, is there a way of like protecting the genre?
Yeah, just trying different urban sounds, but blending it and just keeping it, you know what I mean, sweet and natural, fam. Not going, like, not doing the same thing over and over again kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people get tired of it, man.
Yeah,
just trying new sounds, but it's still urban and still the culture, but just blending it up with your style. Doing
different sounds.
Yeah,
that's an amazing segue, actually, so we can talk now about the Golden Boy Mixtape.
Yeah.
Because what I've heard, now this is quite rare. Usually I've heard all of the projects before I sit down and chat to someone, but I haven't heard the whole thing. You guys have kept it under lock and key, bro. Yeah. Like, you've got a tight team around you to do that, man.
For real.
But what I have heard, it all does sound very different. The songs that have been out and the songs that I've listened to, it's all different sounds. It's very dope, man. Firstly, I noticed there's a big emphasis on the fact that it's the Golden Boy Mixtape.
Yeah.
Have you been afraid to call it an album?
No. Well, not really. The mixtape just, I feel like it's just like the beginning. Like, that's what you have to, that's the first thing you do for a body of work, I feel like, you know.
Because for me, looking at the platforms that you've been on, the numbers and the fan base you've grown, I would say it's time for a Kojo album. And obviously I haven't heard the whole thing, but looking at the track list, the features, everything about it, it could, if it was Golden Boy, the album, I don't think anyone would say, oh, it's too soon. Like,
for real. But I just feel like just the mixtape's just the start, you know what I mean? That's just the basic, and I'm just sharing what I can do, you know what I mean? And seeing as it's my first body of work, you know what I mean? Just giving it easy.
Yeah.
If I can say,
It's highly anticipated regardless, man.
Yeah, for real.
Who am I with Bugzy? First off, bro, like, that was such an unexpected collaboration.
Yeah.
But it worked so well on that record.
You feel it,
Yeah, absolutely, man. For real, definitely. What came first? Did you have the song and then you were like, we need to get Bugzy on it? Or did you and Bugzy have a conversation and then that was the product of that?
No, I had the song first and then I was listening to it after and I thought, nah, we need Bugzy on this thing still. Yeah.
Had you spoken to him before? Like, do you two know each other, or did you just reach out the first time to be like, I've got a tune for you?
Nah, before, I must have met him at Wireless like 2 years ago.
Right.
And I see him, you know, we spoke and we knew somebody mutual.
Okay.
And then, just from there, when we got the tune, I just thought, right, let me just holler my man. And,
sick. Who produced the beat, by the way?
GA.
Oh, GA again,
GA with a bit of Remedy.
Okay.
Remedy was the main guy.
Remedy, and then GA's influence there too. Very, very sick, man. Shouts to Remedy and GA.
Cool. Yeah.
Video was dope too.
Yeah.
That's so it looked like it was in Japan.
Yeah, it was.
The whole
Tokyo.
thing was in Japan, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty high budget as well. So that's obviously the benefits of having a major label behind you.
Yeah.
Very, very sick.
Definitely.
I feel like a lot of your music, going back to stuff like Warning, My Nine, Check, these are all songs that have influence from older records. Like they've either sampled or referenced the song in a certain way.
Yeah.
And this particular one with Bugzy, it feels like an Oxide and Neutrino record. Do you know what I mean? Like that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Where did the thought process straight away? Because it feels so out the box for you.
Definitely.
Where did the thought process to do that kind of song come from?
Do you know what it is? When I was in the studio, I thought like, raw, let me just try something out of the box.
Yeah.
And then at the time Remedy was there and he played me this beat, innit? And I'm like, raw. Like I grew up on like grime and a bit of garage, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Grime came from garage, but in secondary school I could do a bit of grime, so I was like, raw, let me just kind of blend it in with what I'm doing now, but then bring back the old school vibe. And that's when I just did it, man.
Were you ever worried about it not connecting with the fans?
No.
Because it sounded so different to what we're used to hearing.
Yeah.
You can still hear it's Kojo style, but BPM's completely different. Like, was there ever a worry like they might not like it?
Man, I don't ever worry, man. Whenever I make music, never. Yeah.
What's the vibe of the rest of the mixtape like? Because we've got 16 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything else like unexpected?
But there's a reggae joint on there.
Okay.
2 reggae joints.
Actual
Proper.
like one drop reggae or like dancehall?
Reggae, like 1 drop reggae. Fam.
Yeah.
You get me? A serious thing. 2 of them, man. And they're hits, man. Big hits.
Sick.
Yeah.
So you got Malik Berry.
Yeah.
You got Gigs.
Yeah.
Bane's on there, obviously.
Yeah.
We just spoke about Bugzy.
Yeah.
You got the records with Ray and Abs already out, and Cranium as well.
Yeah.
Massacre.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else that you would have liked to been on the project that didn't make it on?
Nah, there wasn't another artist. I feel like the artists that are there already, like, you know, it fits the bill, you know what I mean?
I thought there might have been something with either Steph or
Okay.
Wretch.
Okay,
I thought like they were 2 that I thought might have been on there. Why is there no African artists? Because you could have reached out like...
Nah, for real. But I thought like, first, obviously putting the tunes that are out already on it,
Yeah.
because it's my first body of work.
Uh-huh.
That's there. But then the other tunes, I felt like I need to prove myself kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Let me just keep it me. I don't really want to...
You didn't want to put too many
put
features
too
in.
many, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's what I thought.
The one African artist I think really could have made sense
Yeah.
and would have been so easy for you, I think, would be Davido. Is there tension there or?
No. There's never tension there. Never tension.
Because he could have been on. And with him being so big,
Nah, there's never tension, man.
that could have been dope. Let's talk about his record.
Yeah.
Because he took, obviously, the hook from Dun Talkin.
Okay, yeah.
Did you know that was going to happen?
Never.
You didn't know?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
So it's like, you know the tune though, right?
Yeah.
So there was no conversation before he done it?
Nah. I spoke to him after, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you first hear the song?
Actually, someone showed it to me. Or I think it was on Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it. Someone said, yeah, he took Kojo's hook and I was like, raw, all right.
Is that a good thing for you or a bad thing?
Good thing, man.
A good thing.
Yeah. I like the fact that people recognised it.
Yeah, especially like on that side of the water
Yeah,
as well. Do you know what I mean? That far away.
Exactly.
Very dope.
Yeah.
Has it helped you out in any way? Like, has it kind of brought like an African fan base towards you?
I don't know.
One of your main goals is to become an international artist. So with people like Davido doing that,
Yeah.
A Boogie's another one. He released like an
Version of
international
Check.
album, didn't he,
Yeah.
where he had all different artists from different countries. And
Yeah.
Check was a song that he put on his album
Yeah.
with his version.
Yeah.
So it must be feeling like you're really getting close because international artists are paying attention.
Yeah.
So their fan bases are obviously coming your way. Have your goals changed at all? Or is it still like, are you still just working towards that?
I'm working towards that. I don't think I'm an international artist yet. I feel like I have a little buzz that people are aware of.
Definitely industry-wise, 100%.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna continue working to that, man. I feel like my music needs to touch all four corners of the world.
Yeah.
Properly, and everybody to be aware of the sound and the music.
Something I asked you last time we sat down was your ultimate collaboration. I'm going to ask it again because I want to see if it's changed. So, dead or alive, who would you most like to do a record with?
I think Sizzler, you know. Sizzler
Kalanji, yeah?
Yeah.
It was a Jamaican artist before. You said Mavado last time.
Oh, yeah.
But Sizzler, another artist that's alive, so it's another possibility. I'm proper intrigued to hear the reggae tunes from the mixtape now.
Yeah, for real.
Proper. So, the tour's about to kick off.
Yeah, January.
What excites you most about the thoughts of going on tour?
No, it's going to be a madness. But we moved it to January, though.
Oh, what? It's not... Oh, okay, so it's not in October now?
Nah.
Right, you moved it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that to get all the promo for the album?
Exactly, and people just to get a feel of the mixtape, you know?
Yeah. I guess that way you get more live performances out of the album, whereas doing it so soon. Yeah, sick. All right, so it's January.
Yep.
More tickets available and stuff.
Yep.
So just tell the people where can they find the tickets for the tour, man?
Ticketmaster, or you could go on my Instagram. It's in my bio. My Instagram's Kojo Funds, or you can go to my Twitter, Kojo Funds. It's in my bio.
It's all there, all the dates, everything. It says our updated artwork with all the dates out.
Yeah.
Sick. Bro, it's been a pleasure, man.
Therefore,
I'm looking forward to actually hearing this mixtape.
Yes,
100%. Especially these reggae joints.
Therefore, man.
DJ Double here with the Golden Boy, Mr. Kojo Funds.
Yeah.